Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with the sinking city, Blind. I've discovered this retrocognition scene, so let's step inside.
Make sure you get every scrap. We don't want anyone reading these while we're down there. Take them to the crematorium. We'll destroy them before we dive.
Don't wait. I'll catch up to you.
Okay, I'm missing a scene.
The stars are aligned, and a new turn of the cycle begins. The time has come to return to the mother's womb, and we shall be reborn, brothers and sisters.
Let's get...
The stars are aligned, and a new turn of the cycle begins. The time has come to return to the mother's womb, and we shall be... Make sure you get every scrap. We don't want anyone reading these while we're down there. Take them to the crematorium.
Don't wait. I'll catch up to you.
A group of fanatics based in the Redemption Church. Got rid of several bodies, took all the documents they could and dived.
So I'm supposed to dive as well, I imagine. Church records are taken away. All records from the Redemption Church were removed by the cult. The cultists hid under the church. There must be some kind of a hideout down there. The answers are underwater. The records taken by the cultists are my only hope of discovering who betrayed Brutus. Well, let's go down then. Let the Lord of the Woods let the Lord of the Woods' azure eyes guide you. Okay, I assume that's a clue of some kind. Like I'm probably supposed to follow like this symbol. Yeah, so I assume this is the drawing of the Fecund Mother. You know, their deity that the cult worships.
Why are you here? You look like a fresh wound.
I'm here to put an end to this madness, starting with you.
It will gain you nothing. Strike us down and many more will rise, fresh from the Fecund Mother's womb, slick, naked, yet burgeoning with strength. Our eyes infest this city, our hands too. We fill young Graham with our words, and soon he will be hollow.
What? Why would you reveal your hand like that? Like, to be honest, I had no idea the cult was controlling Graham. So why would you tell me that?
What was that about young Graham?
His house is divided. It cannot stand. The young will succeed the old, as new shoots rise from decay. Our growth shall choke the sun. The veins we open will seed crimson blossoms. The Fecund Mother grants new life. You should have stayed above.
Okay, so I imagine. Okay, I have to pause for a second. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I imagine this is a boss fight. The problem is I have no actual idea what I'm doing. Sons of the Horned Woods. We feed the daughter of the woods, so she devours the weak flesh. A mortal man is allowed to touch the womb of life. A mortal man is allowed to be reborn in a new form. A mortal man will gain 1,000 faces, 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 vessels for his mind. There are guys praying, which might be like giving strength to it. Oh, okay, so I get it now. I have to catch those sacks and then throw them back at her. Okay. Okay, that didn't exactly work, but I know what I have to do. I just have to suck a little bit less at it. might be doing it wrong. Okay, seeing how some monsters have spawned, I think I am making progress. Okay, for an eldritch horror of the deeps, it was pretty underwhelming.
Got anything to eat? I'm hungry. Are you my mommy? Where's my mommy? What you making, kid?
Oh, are those... like, were they literally, like, born just now? Because I take it, when they say they are being reborn by the Fecund Mother, they mean that literally, and that's how they essentially cloned Brutus Carpenter. Okay, I have... it's not a cult, it's a church. The church can control Graham. The Redemption Church believes they can control Graham. The cultists could manipulate Graham. The cult will try to use Graham to grow their power base in Oakmont. Yeah, but if I tell him that, surely I can make him more resilient to... Yeah, I think I can make him stand up to them. Graham will stand firm. Graham is able to resist the cult's influence. He's made of stronger stuff than they think. Because, like, it has not been stated sort of directly that they control him via some kind of literal, mind control. I understand it as them influencing what he does. So I definitely think if I let him know that, he can be made more resilient, it might actually do the family some good, because I do believe, in addition to wanting to take power from his father, just because his father is old and the guy is young and probably would like to decide like his own fate, he might actually be able to turn it around.
Not finished here yet.
With regards to, you know, to actually changing the family's image and all that. So.
Well made. Pricey. Ah, now that's a familiar smell. Like you dead skunk.
A letter from the church. Thus far, old Brutus has refused the gifts of the Lord of the Woods and the Fecund Mother. This is our chance to change Oakmont once and for all. Help Graham, the son, to get rid of the father, and all the streets of the city shall be opened for us. If Graham refuses our wishes, you know what you have to do. So he did have a deal with the church. Okay, that's interesting. Graham wants to take Brutus's place. Graham is the one who tried to take Brutus's place as the head of the family. Okay, so like, but does he know what the cult is actually up to? Like, that's my my question. Because if not, you know, I can understand him wanting to depose his father, even in good faith, because obviously the whole family is like a crime syndicate, which he might not be okay with. So just the fact that he wants to depose his father means nothing in my mind. It doesn't necessarily mean he's wrong for doing that. Like, I'm a bit conflicted, because on one hand, I definitely don't believe that Brutus is going to change. Like, I don't believe his whole soap story about how the attempt on his life has changed his perspective. I definitely think he's still up to no good, pretty much, as far as the organized crime is concerned. But the problem is, I don't know how much Graham knows about the cult, and whether, like, to what degree is he complicit in that. Because I assume yeah, but will he be able to resist the cult is my question. Because I guess if I changed this to this, cultist puppet, and this to a second chance, it would be help Brutus. Brutus must be the head of the Carpenter family. He might be cruel, but at least he won't be manipulated by the cult. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I don't believe he's going to change, that's the problem. The question is whether Graham will stand firm, or whether he is the cultist's puppet. I don't know, but I hope the game lets me talk to him first and learn more about you know, his stance on things before I actually make the final decision.
Extra. All the news.
The Carpenter mansion is on Willow Street, right? No, Goldbridge Road. So actually the complete opposite of where I am.
Friend, fire.
Don't you have work to do?
What you making, kid?
Okay, I don't...
Goodbye.
I hope I can still change my mind after I talk to him, because there's one thing I haven't considered. Like, not only because if he tried to kill his father, he must know this is actually not his father. So he must know enough about the cult to know that they can, like, clone people, which would definitely be very suspicious in the 1920s as a thing that can happen. So yeah, I'm leaning more into leaving Brutus in power, because sure, he might be a ruthless crime lord, but at least, you know, better the devil you know. But I hope the game will let me ask.
Tell me why you tried to kill your father.
What are you talking about?
I know all about your plan. I have proof. Just level with me.
I knew you weren't just a worker. Look, I'm not proud of what I did. He's my father. But he was a terrible, terrible man. Crime has always been my family's business. I want to change that. I want to help people. But he will never stand for it.
So that's how it is.
My father sent you here. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. I'm Charles Reed.
I can change this city, Mr. Reed. But to do that, I must be the head of the Carpenter family. I need to have that influence. I'll pay you if you need. But please, listen to your conscience. Brutus will not change. He harms so many, he must die.
I'll think about your proposal.
Be wise, Mr. Reed. Oakmont's future depends on your decision.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. Am I locked into this? No. I'm not so sure about this. Because, like, if the other guy was not here, you know, the double,
What you making, kid?
I would have been actually more positively predisposed towards Graham, because he would have a greater plausible deniability. But he must know the other guy is not his real father, so he must realize, because obviously he wanted to have his actual father killed. He actually arranged that. So he must know that there's some weird magical shit going on with that. So yeah, I think I'm going to side with Brutus, because there is, unfortunately, a high degree of possibility that Graham will become the cultist's puppet. So Brutus must be the head of the Carpenter family. He may be cruel, but at least he won't be manipulated by the cult. Although, on the other hand, I killed like most of the cult and their god. So how dangerous are they? Because I assume either way one of them is going to die, right? Brutus is probably not going to let it slide. He's probably going to kill Graham, and obviously Graham wanted Brutus dead from the beginning. You know what? I'll give him a chance. I'm not sure whether this is wise, but
Goodbye.
oh, so I just straight up have to go there and kill Brutus, I guess.
What's your problem?
Yeah, I don't know. This is actually a pretty interesting quest, to my mind, because there's so many variables, and I could see the argument going whichever way. Like, I actually understand, you know, both of those positions are pretty flawed. So where's the hideout? 7 Oak Street and Skipper Road. Although, damn it, I really don't know what to do. Because, first of all, it annoys me that the game doesn't let me to outright discuss with Graham his involvement with the cult itself. I think that would be the easiest way to solve this dilemma, to see what does he know, how complicit is he in their, like, the actual mystical side of whatever they are doing, and what does he intend to do about it. I really don't know. Maybe I should leave Brutus in power? No, I will give Graham a chance, because what speaks kind of, maybe not in his favor, but against the cult, is the fact that, like, the majority of the cult, their most important members, seem to already be dead. And if their god is not actually dead, at the very least she's, like, severely weakened for the time being. So hopefully he can really change for the better, and it's not just an act. I have no way of knowing, but maybe the game will eventually make it clear.
Funny thing, I found a dead woman in your basement. Now, I don't suppose you had your men kill her.
Quiet, you. You're scaring Mary. Look, she didn't die by my order, kid. Take my word for it. And the guilty have already been severely punished. Look, I have my shortcomings, but I don't hurt women or kids.
Goodbye.
Okay. Hopefully it's not like a huge mistake that will see the entire Oakmont descend into madness. You know what? It's probably easiest if I just do this. Because I assume the rest are not going to peacefully stand and let me kill him.
Your father is dead, Mr. Carpenter. You're the head of the family now.
This brings me no joy. But thank you. You made the right choice. A noble choice, despite what it entailed. I had to kill my father twice. I had to ask you to stain your hands too. But the guilt isn't yours. I take the blame entirely.
It's all right, Mr. Carpenter. Now, will you help me?
Of course I will. I'm in your debt. Thank you once again.
Goodbye.
I made the necessary arrangements for Fred's escape. I need to meet him in the basement of the fish market. Okay.
It's done, Fred. The Carpenters will be getting in touch soon. Now, do you have something for me?
Perfect. All right, listen up. I've arranged a meeting with a certain high-ranking member of the EOD. His name is Ebony Blackwood.
I actually know him.
Blackwood, huh? Yeah, I may have run into him once or twice.
If the Order knows something, it's a good bet that Ebony does too. If they have your professor, he knows where she's being kept. I'll give you the address to the meeting place. He'll be expecting me, not you. So keep your wits about you.
All right. Thanks, Fred. Good luck and safe travels.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Oh, I've gotten a battle rifle. Okay. And costume unlocked, gangster, apparently. So, what can I upgrade? Well, I pretty much have all of the skills I would even need or want. I guess I'll go for double rewards in quests. Gain a 50% chance to double quest reward items. So where's the meeting in? In Reed Heights, flooded office on Sam Reed Street. On Sam Reed Street. Where is that? Sam Reed Street between between Innsmouth and Oak Street. Okay, so this is Oak Street and this is Innsmouth Road. So basically it's somewhere in this stretch. But I will actually go to that meeting next time, because this episode has been long enough. So I'm going to save and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.